YouTube family, what's good? It's your boy Enrico the Barber, and today we are back with yet another video. So guys, in today's video, I have a tutorial lined up for you guys. As you can see in the title, today we will be doing
Get him some milk!
Damn. So guys, as you can see in today's tutorial, well, I'm sure you can see by the title, today we will be doing the burst skin fade. I walk you guys through this entire tutorial step by step. A burst skin fade for me looks really similar to a mohawk. It just has a little bit of a rounder shape in the back. But nonetheless, guys, definitely, if you are new to the channel, let me know what you think about the content. Most definitely, hit that subscribe button. And most importantly, leave a comment and let me know what you think about the content, guys. It is your boy Enrico the Barber. I don't want to make today's intro any longer. So let's go ahead and let's jump straight into today's tutorial. As you can see, we are doing the burst fade. And I will be walking you guys throughout this entire haircut step by step. So first things first, we will go ahead and comb our client's hair out depending on how long the hair is. So I went ahead and I grabbed my afro comb and I'm just going ahead and picking my client's hair out just to give me a nice and neat canvas to work on. And right now I just grabbed my curl sponge and I'm just lightly giving my client's hair some shape. So now using my WAHL designer with my number 2 guard, as you can see right here, we are going to go ahead and set in that shape that the burst fade gives you. So basically the burst fade looks very similar to a mohawk or a mullet. It's just that it's not as sharp in the back. So as you can see right here on this side as well, just going ahead and getting rid of the bulk, debulking the sides. So now with our WAHL designers, we're gonna go ahead with no guard, lever closed. And with this step, you can take your time. You can make sure that you should actually make sure that you get your first guideline nice and rounded. Make sure you bold it out nice and evenly. As you can see right here, I'm going in with my clipper turned around. We're just doing some debulking, making sure that we get the area nice and cleaned up. So now we're gonna go ahead and follow the exact same steps on this side. And now that we are happy with our first guidelines, what we will go ahead and do is we'll grab our WAHL cordless detailers and we are gonna go ahead and bold out the bottom area over there. Why I prefer using my detailer is it cuts much closer to the skin and it gives a much cleaner look. So now switching to my WAHL magic clip, no guard, lever open, I am going to be setting in a half guideline of about half an inch, sorry about that. And this guideline, I'm going to make sure that I go over each area quite a few times just to make sure that I do get the length nice and evenly. So now what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna start blending our first zero guideline out. As you can see, my client has a very light hair color, so the guidelines aren't very visible, but we make sure that we work with it, we make sure that we get the best end result. And as you can see, I've slowly been adjusting my lever, and we will be doing this until we're back to our lever being closed entirely. So now that we got rid of that bottom guideline over there, we'll go ahead and grab our number 1 guard, starting with our lever open. We will be setting in another guideline of about half an inch, as you can see right there, with our lever open, using a flick motion just to make sure that we don't set in too harsh of a guideline. And now with our level closed, we'll go ahead and we'll focus on that exact same guideline. And as you can see right there, it's already lightening up very nicely. So now back to no guard, level open. We're gonna go ahead and use a flick motion and the corners of our blades to make sure that we blend in our half guideline into the number 1 guideline. So now with our 1.5 guard, starting off with our level open, as you can see right here, all I'm going ahead and doing is I'm debulking. I'm just making it a bit easier for me when I do turn my clipper around, starting off with my level open. And you'll notice that I do use a flick motion. As soon as I reach that dark guideline over there, I start flicking out, and I do so in order to avoid setting in while creating any harsh guidelines. And as you can see, by me doing that, it already brings the fade together really nicely. And now back to our number 1 guard. So right here, what we are doing is we're basically doing some detailing work. I'm cleaning up all of the inconsistencies, all of the dark spots. So now with our WAHL cordless detailer, so I'm setting in the C cup right here, but you'll notice later on in the video I actually balled out the C cup. I felt that my client's hair, with my client's hair color, as you can see right there, I balled out the C cup and I just blended the top in. So like I was saying, my client has a really light hair color, so without using enhancements, the lineup doesn't really pop as much. So I just decided to ball out the C cup, and I feel like it looked much better that way. And as you can see right here with my WAHL detailer, I am just lightly lining my client up, and I did do this just so that if there were any inconsistencies or dark spots, it would pop once I was done lining my client up. Usually you guys know I do leave the lineup for the end of the, well, closer to the end of the video. But nonetheless guys, as you can see right here on this side, I pretty much sped the video up. So everything we did on the other side, you'll literally mirror it on this side as well. I didn't want to make the video too long, so literally each and every step that we followed on the other side is exactly what I'm doing on this side right here. And even with holding out right there, you can see I got rid of the C cup, switching in between clips and guards just to make sure that we get a nice and clean fade. So guys, right here using my WAHL cordless detailer, now I'm really gonna take my time, focus on lining my client up. And as you can see, or you let me know in the comment section if you think the fade is looking crispy. But I like the color of my client's hair, his hair texture. It really suits this cut. Or if you feel otherwise, or you feel you have a different opinion, definitely let me know in the comment section. So now we are gonna be focusing on our lineup. Like I said, I was just lightly lining my client up just to make sure that if there were any inconsistencies or dark spots, that it would stand out. And now we're gonna just sit back and allow this lineup to bring the entire cut to life. So right here guys, I don't usually add this into my tutorials, but I went ahead and I cleaned my client's beard up. So I just use a number 1 guard with the grain, and right here I'm using my detailer to line his beard up, just to keep everything nice and clean, nice and natural as well. And guys, if you are new to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you have been watching the video all the way up to this point, I really appreciate the support. So now as we're getting closer to the end of this tutorial, as you can see, I'm going ahead with my straight razor. We're gonna make sure that we get this line up nice and straight, nice and crispy. We wanna make sure we get it nice and sharp. So guys, right here all I'm doing is I'm taking my scissor and I'm making sure that I even any hairs that are sticking out from the side. I want to make sure that we get that nice and clean burst fade look. And right here I just came back with my detailers just to make sure that we get the nice and clean fade, doing some touch-ups right there. And guys, this was my boy Savaldo before we got the cut in. And guys, this is Savaldo as soon as we're done with the cut. If you are new to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Most importantly, leave a like and most definitely leave a comment. Guys, until the next tutorial, it's been your boy Enrico the Barber. Peace.